through the captivity and through this different slavery and hardcore bondage, the Most High is going to serve you the same way. All right? And it says, happy shall he be that taketh and dashes thy little ones against the stones. It's talking about your baby and your children, man. Because that was the same thing that happened to our children. When they came into the interiors of Africa, they took our children that was not strong enough and they bashed them against the rocks, man. Okay? So we were not taken into slavery lightly. So the Most High is not going to bring you down and treat you lightly because you showed no mercy. All right? Now let's jump to Revelations 12 and 10. And this should show you Babylon the Great right here. This is Revelations 12, verse 10. And it says, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of the Most High and the power of his Christ. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down. And who's the accuser of our brethren? You have these higher echelon elites, man, that know who they are and know who we are as a people. Okay? So they accuse us to the Most High daily because you, middle class or lower on the totem pole people, you don't have the truth, man. Okay? They don't give you the true name of the Most High. They don't give you the true identity of the prophets. Okay? You've been hidden from that. Okay? And it says, the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night. And how do they accuse us? They say through us eating pork, man. Through us with our ghettos and our places looking the way they do. They say, look at this violent people. Is this the people you want to be your chosen? All right? Let's keep going down. And it says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. And they loved not their lives unto death. And that goes back in the day with the prophets that was standing there and pushing this truth unto death. Okay? And then you have today with brothers that's still pushing this truth. And then you have this hour of temptation coming and Jacob's trouble. And I'm sure there's going to be more deaths then. All right? And it says, this is verse 12, it says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth, and of the sea, and of the devil is cast down unto you. It says, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. All right? And he knows he has but a short time through us raising up. Okay? Through us getting our identity back in the truth of this Bible, man. That's how he knows he has but a short time. That's why they told the slaves, don't let your slave read the Bible. It's punishable by death. All right? So now the Most High is giving us our knowledge back and our opportunity to come out here and give our testimony again. And to show you these prophecies that are short to come. And you do not have to believe because they're going to come through regardless, man. Your unbelief is not going to make these prophecies any more slack. That's it on that. And I'm going to show you through because they still turn their back on us, but the Most High still set us up. This is, and it says, and when the dragon saw that he was cast down unto the earth and pursued the woman which brought forth the man-child, and to the woman was given 2 wings of a great eagle, and she might fly into the wilderness, into her place where she is nourished for a time and a half. For the face of the serpent. And that's happening now. We're in that time and we're coming out of that time now. All right? So that's just showing you pretty much on these Edomites and hand with the accuser of our brethren, okay? Because these higher echelons is the ones that's actually using the name and putting forth and accusing us to the Most High. But little do they know that the Most High is not going to cast us away. All right? Let's go to Zechariah 14 and 12. Zechariah 14 verse 12, and it says, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord shall smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Okay? You can tell this is not for the world, And this is not no everybody join hands in one love circle. Because little do you know, if you read this Bible, that there was battles and wars against the nation of Israel, what you call Jerusalem, all right? And everybody was against there was people against the Most High's people. And it says that have fought against Jerusalem, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes. So what modern day weapon can produce that type of heat? Okay, you have thermonuclear heat. That's what this Bible prophecy is telling you. What can consume your flesh as you stand? Okay, that's that, because if you look in Hiroshima, you've seen the example of it. They had people's body that was outlined from the thermal fire, okay? It burnt the outline of their body, man. There was nothing remaining but ash, okay? And the Most High allowed you to see the power of that weapon. That's why there's not been one of those weapons used against another nation since Hiroshima, okay? That was how you say that was a preemptive to show you what's going to happen in the future. Because what do you have today? What is this argument over the world? Is this nuclear stuff? It's a nuclear arm race. And it says, we'll start again. This is Zechariah 14:12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord shall smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouths. And it's spiritual because you have people that look and laugh. You use your eyes to look, and then you use your mouth to laugh and to mock the Most High's words, okay? And you sin in that flesh that you're in. So the Most High is going to get rid of all of that, man. He's going to burn that right to ash, man. And that's the future of you heathen people, okay? That have no right to be touching this book, man. Because this book was not given to everybody. The law, statutes, and commandments was not given to the whole world, okay? Moses led out the Israelites out of Egypt, man. Read that again, and it says, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouths. And it shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult, a loud noise, that's what a tumult means. And it says, a great tumult from the Lord shall be among them, and they shall lay hold every one on their hands of his neighbors, okay? Because when those things hit, they cause a loud noise, all right? And it says, and lay hold every one on his neighbor, or his hand on his neighbor, and his hand shall raise up against the hand of his neighbor. And Judah shall also fight at Jerusalem, and the wealth of the heathens round about shall be gathered together, because that's why it says the saints shall take the kingdom, okay? We ain't just gonna ask for it back. We ain't gonna get the kingdom with a treaty, with some declaration or some Balfour Declaration, which was the nation of so-called Israelis, or the land of Israel was set up, was the Balfour Declaration, okay? The Most High didn't organize, he organized that through the Spirit, man. And let's keep going. And it says, and it shall come to pass that every one that is left of all the nations which came against Jerusalem, and it keeps stating that, came against Jerusalem, and Jerusalem's the city of peace, which is Israel, okay? Because that's where the promises lie. Because people have warred with us through the Romans, okay, through the Babylonians, through the Assyrians, and then modern day you have Caucasians that put us in slavery, man. You took the Taino Indians and put them in gold mines and worked them to death. As we walk today, this concrete lays on Native American bones. So this land is polluted with the blood of the children of Israel, man. And it says, and it shall come to pass that everyone that is left of all the nations which came against Jerusalem shall even go up from year to year to worship the King, and the Lord of hosts to keep the feast of tabernacles. And it shall be that whosoever not come up of the families of the earth unto Jerusalem to worship the King, the Lord of hosts, that's it on that. So let's get back into this nuclear destruction that's headed here soon. This is Revelations 9:17. This is Revelations 9:17, and it says, and thus I saw the horses in a vision, and them that sat on them having breastplates of fire, Okay, and this is John the Revelator, okay? And John the Revelator was seeing a vision, okay, from